Let's go.
Hello, welcome to episode 98 of Your Ultimate Comeback. Beeping on 100.
I know.
Kind of getting cool.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's getting real.
It's getting real.
Yeah. What did you tell me early on that what percentage of podcasts make it past 20 something?
Oh, it's like less than 10% make
That's
it past
crazy.
number 20. It's some super low number.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Everybody thinks it's such a great idea until they see how much work it is.
So much work.
Right.
So just trying to come up with content ideas and guests and that whole process.
Totally.
Now you don't see this side of it, but I get flooded with emails of people wanting to be on the podcast.
What? Why do I not hear this?
Because they're not
what we want?
Yeah.
Like, for example, give me a for example.
I don't know. I can't even think of any, but.
Well, nothing in health and wellness, you mean, at all?
No, there's been a couple that I'm in conversations with that are pretty cool.
I'm in conversations with.
I'm in conversations.
Okay, you're having their people talk to your people.
It's like PR companies trying to pitch their people.
Oh,
yeah. So somehow we got on a PR list.
Okay. Well, hey, I think that's good.
Yeah, there's been a couple that come through. I'm like, oh, that's pretty from our listeners. I think it'd be good messaging.
Yes.
Some of them are like, how did you just conjure that up to be a good fit for our listeners?
Right. Well, whatever.
That is what it is.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty cool that people are having that interest, wanting to be on our show.
Definitely.
So it's nice.
Yeah.
So today we decided we're going to talk about supplements.
Yep. But first, let's talk about your skin and how you're glowing.
3 days in. 3 days in.
New routine for Brad. Yeah, with the skincare. Now, be honest. Are you liking it? Or does it seem like a lot of work for you?
It's not that bad.
Okay, good.
I just do it super early in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
But did you don't the products feel good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Better than your soap.
For sure.
Yeah.
I definitely feel a difference compared to my soap.
Good.
I did day 2 though. I washed with the cleanser and then I jumped in the shower and habit kicked in and I just washed my face.
No.
I ruined day 2.
Oh no. That's okay.
Such habit. But,
yeah. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. That's pretty good I'm on day 4.
On day 4, right on.
So I've only messed up one day of the 4.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is when we're so on autopilot like that, in the morning, I make my big water bottle of just plain water. I make my water bottle with electrolytes and vitamin C and whatever. And then I make another bottle now with creatine, which this is going to segue into this perfectly.
Yeah.
But creatine and then some other electrolyte stuff. So I have the different things and today I put the wrong thing in the wrong place. And like everything was going to taste like, because it was going to be way too strong tasting. Yeah. Like, shit. But it just goes to show you how autopilot we get.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that we're not even thinking. We just kind of do and react. And I don't know. So that's not good.
No.
But But it's life sometimes.
A lot of times.
But you're getting better. You're getting so much better.
At what?
Well, I feel like Brad 2.0 is coming in hot.
Yeah.
I really do.
I think I've kind of mentioned it. I did this, it's called EBO2 treatment.
Yes.
Our guest next week is going to be the lady who ran me through it at Dr. John Laura's office. Mm-hmm. That has been an absolute game changer for me.
And you can tell the big difference.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And I purposely went into the treatment. I didn't look into it at all. Mm-hmm. I've heard about it for years. I've always wanted to do it. So I didn't know what to expect. Mm-hmm. And the biggest benefit I've had is my sleep has been incredible since I've done it.
Wow.
Like I fall asleep and I do not wake up till my alarm goes off in the morning. And I have not experienced that in years.
That's so good.
Yeah. So, I'm experiencing other things. We'll talk about that all next week, but I'm really excited to dive into it with her because that was a game changer for me.
So great.
Yeah. It's expensive, but my God, it's worth every penny.
Really?
Just how much better I feel.
Yeah.
I think that's contributing because a lot of people have been commenting on my skin. Like,
and it's Janet. It's Code of Harmony.
Even before I started that, I think so. The combination has been really good.
Yeah.
That my sleep, my ability to focus, my need for caffeine's dropped. Like just
nice.
It's been a really nice.
And I feel like you're being better about your boundaries a little bit too, from where I stand anyway.
Yeah.
Even though you did say, you prefaced it, you're not training me on Monday, and you prefaced it by saying, don't be mad at me. I'm like, that is the silliest thing I've ever heard. I'm going to be mad at you because you're taking a day off to take your son somewhere. Wow.
Not somewhere. We're going to Denver to watch the Monday night game.
That's amazing.
That's
awesome. Amazing.
It's my favorite trip of the year because Garrett is so good to my kid.
I bet. My husband was asking me, does he take him in the locker room?
We don't go to the locker room, but he puts us up in a suite. After the game, we get to go on the field, hang out with all the guys. And then we get to walk out with the guys to their cars with all the fans screaming and going crazy. Yeah. And then we go to dinner with them. And
fun.
Yeah. Gavin just is in heaven at those events. So.
I bet.
Dad, that's so-and-so. Dad, that's so-and-so. Go say hi. No.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
That's core memory right there.
Oh, it's been so, like, he was so excited to go.
I bet. I bet. How many times have you done this?
This will be our 4th trip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
4th
and
trip.
now it's like really cool for him because he's in football and
gets
all that.
It, really understands it. Yeah.
That's so
the
fun.
cutest thing ever was the first time we went. He knew who Garrett was. He hung out with him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He watched him on TV. It didn't click.
Oh.
He didn't understand. Never seen the game.
Right.
We go to the game and he witnesses like the reality of who these guys are.
Right.
And he was so enamored.
I bet.
At dinner, Garrett's there with a bunch of family there. Gavin wouldn't leave him alone.
Really?
Just asking him questions. I was like, dude, you got to let him talk to everyone else.
Cute. I love it.
From that point on, he was so enamored with football and Garrett and the whole world.
Yeah.
So it was super cute.
I love that.
Yeah.
He's so good to kids.
Oh, God, he's the best.
I mean, even to my kid.
Yeah.
You know, he's he's a solid human. The way.
Yeah. And what I love about him, like, he used to come out to like one football practice a year and meet all the kids. Mm-hmm. He loves going to Gavin's school to meet the classes. Yeah. Like one year he went the last day of school, was signing all the kids' yearbooks. And he like, we go to my son's class and then all of a sudden another grade, could he come to my class? He was went to like 6 classes.
Yeah.
He would have stayed there all day.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. So he's, I feel super lucky to be a part of his team.
How did you guys meet?
So I was working with his agency, Rep 1 Sports, for, I think I worked with them for 10, 12 years.
Okay.
I would help prepare the NFL kids for the combine.
Okay.
So my role was I do evaluations on them, nutrition, recovery, supplements.
Yep.
That was kind of my role with it. And then periodically those guys would then hire me once they were veterans to train them. And he and I just clicked, kicked it off. And so I helped him with the combine. Then he hired me right after that. And I've been his coach ever since. So.
And
his whole career.
How many years?
8 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing you guys together at the other gym we were at. And you had Calvin too.
Yeah.
At that point.
Calvin. He's with the Steelers now.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he's still playing. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I remember seeing these just like giant men.
Yeah.
Like before I really knew who you were.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, holy cow, who are these beasts?
Yeah. They're big dudes.
Yeah. For sure.
So. It's been a really fun road working with all those guys over the years. These are my last 2.
Yeah.
Garrett. Like I will train Garrett till he retires. Yeah. I mean, he's one of my closest friends.
I bet you will do it after he retires too.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, if he still wants to train, but he's so loyal to me and protects me, and
that's awesome.
I can tell you how many people have tried to disrupt us to get him to go somewhere else, especially once he became a bigger name in the industry. And he's like, no, this is my guy. Like,
that's awesome.
He's super loyal like that. So him, a gentleman, Sam Baker, that I trained when he played, it ended up becoming some of my best friends. Yeah. So it's awesome. Yeah. So,
and I watched you 2 interact, and he is very fond of you. It's very obvious that he is, he really respects the relationship.
Yeah. It's great. One of those, it's probably like him, my buddies, like they're my most open, vulnerable, truthful relationships that I have. Like there is no secrets amongst us, which is rare to find.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've said awesome 4 times now, I think. But it is. Yeah. It is awesome.
Yeah. I feel very, very lucky. Yeah. Like it's, I have very good relationships with the guys that I get to work with. And, and I'm kind of like dad. Like I'm kind of
I was just going to say, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
But I mean, you're not so much older than your dad, but you're old enough to, you've been through a few more things.
Pretty damn close to be old enough to be dad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But, I mean, they're both, great husbands, great dads, like just special people that really love to give back. And, they're awesome.
I love that. Yeah. See, now
I just said it. You rubbed off on me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. So, all right, let's talk supplements.
Let's do it.
The first one we should start with is creatine.
Yes.
We were talking about that before the show, specifically because I had a question come through on creatine. The question was, is a female should be taking creatine monohydrate or Crealkaline? And, the studies are saying that women should do not studies, articles are saying women should do Crealkaline because all the studies on creatine monohydrate were done on men. That is a straight marketing ploy. I was like, I don't know if I believe that. And so I just went on ChatGPT. I said, give me 10 studies done on creatine monohydrate where the study subjects were women. And boom, immediately 10 of them.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And then I searched, give me any study done on women using Crealkaline. 0 studies have been done.
Really?
Yeah, so it's all a marketing ploy.
Yeah.
Yes, majority of the studies over the years on creatine monohydrate were done on men, but there are more and more studies being done on women. There is yet to be one study of Crealkaline done on women.
So what's the difference?
I don't really know because, so Crealkaline is supposed to be a buffered version. I never really got into it because I've always known that creatine monohydrate is the one with all the good research behind it.
Right.
It's the most researched supplement. It's safe. It's very effective. There's different variations of creatine monohydrate. Crealkaline is the one that has gotten some more attention, but it's really been pushed towards women from marketing ploys.
Yes.
But from my understanding, even the studies that compare creatine monohydrate to Crealkaline, creatine monohydrate dominates it. Like, it's just much better for you in all facets.
Right.
So I'm a big fan of creatine monohydrate.
How long have you been taking it?
I remember I started taking it 8th grade, 9th grade, like sometime in high school is when it first came out. Okay. It's been around for a long time. Yeah. And I've used it on and off over the years. And it's funny, like, it's really come back. I think because the research is so good on it. It's good for the muscles. It helps with that. If you take more of it, it can really help with the brain. I recently saw one, if you're sleep deprived and you take 10 grams, which is kind of double the recommended dose, your brain performs at just as good as you're not sleep deprived.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really powerful. Yeah. So more and more research about it's coming out. There's kind of more size dependent. Like, for the longest time, it was everyone should just take 5 grams. Now they're finding that, it's more size dependent. And if you want the brain benefit of it, you got to take more. I remember when my dad was fighting myotonic dystrophy before he passed away, I was loading him up on creatine for all the benefits. I'm a big fan of it. Yeah. I think it's the one supplement I think everybody should be taking. Right. Just because anything and everything we can do to preserve muscle mass, enhance that, it's phenomenal. Yeah. And for the longest time, it was really there for athletes because of the benefits it has with sports. But now the research is coming in, like muscle preservation, helps with strength, and muscle mass and strength are 2 of the top predictors of longevity. And now all this new research coming in showing the benefits of brain with it as well, especially when you take a little bit more. It's a really good tool. Yeah. So that's one that I recommend majority of my clients take that are wanting to take it. Right. If someone wants to take it, it's always a yes. Yeah. I can't think of one reason why I wouldn't have someone take it. I do run into some, typically women like, it's making me bloated. I don't like it. Yeah. One of the things it does, it creates cell volumization, so it fills the muscle cell up with more water. So it causes the scale to go up a couple pounds.
But not always, I think.
Right? Not always, but sometimes. Yeah. For majority of the time, it causes the weight to go up a little bit because you're holding more water in the muscle cell. Right. Bloating or puffiness is water under the skin, not water in the muscle cell. But
so different.
It's different. It's a very different response. But anytime someone sees scale go, not every time, but a lot of times when people see scale go up, it's like, oh my God, I'm bloated. It's water retention. It's this and that. And
we're good like that.
Yeah, 100%. That's typically not the case, but.
Well, I will say that I just started taking it, has it been 2 weeks now? 1 week? 2? I don't even know. Recently. Yeah. And that was, my reason that I didn't want to. I just didn't want to play that game. Yeah. But it all goes back to the thing that you hate, the number that we all have in our brain.
Yeah, the magical number on the scale.
The magical number.
That leads to happiness or despair.
You know what's so funny about that is I was actually in a conversation with my sister about this. And she was talking about a certain number, a number that she'd been at before she got married, when she got married, before kids, after kids, number that she'd settled on post kids, number after menopause. And I thought, holy cow, I don't even know if I know all those. Yeah. It was pretty amazing. Yeah. But happy that she's gotten back to a certain number. But it just reiterated so perfectly what you and I were talking about and it's a woman thing. It's not as much guys.
I think you'd be surprised how many guys are fixated on the scale too.
On a number. Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like it's such a woman thing to just be worried about. Do guys worry? They just might go, Like my husband weighs himself every day, which I think is wacky. Yeah. And he's like, oh, wow, look at that. Like he honestly is not attached to that. Yeah. But I think that's so weird. Yeah. I don't know.
People would be amazed at how much I can manipulate the scale with people. Mm-hmm. Especially when I was working on the NFL Combine. Right. We had to manipulate the scale so much because a lot of positions have a certain number.
See? See? Yeah. Okay.
And so luckily in the Combine, they weigh early on before the testing. Right. So we'd have to manipulate and create a lot of water retention to put weight on for weigh-in day.
Okay.
And then manipulate to take as much water off as possible before they had to go out and like do their running and their jumping and all their speed testing.
So it's like Vision Quest and you're wrestling the chute. You've got your plastic outfit on.
Well, you can manipulate weight a lot. I've done it a lot with fighters.
I was going to ask you if you ever worked with a fighter that has to weigh in and at a certain number, and then that's not even real.
It's not the real number at all. It's just water manipulation.
Yeah.
So we get the number down to the number they have to weigh in at.
Yeah.
And so what will typically happen is over 5 days, they'll drop anywhere from 8 to 15 pounds. They'll weigh in, and then 24 hours later for the fight, they'll weigh in like 15 to 20 pounds heavier.
And that's okay.
I mean, if you got to, it's really hard to do. Like I got to the point where I hated doing that.
No, I mean, it's the only number that counts is the number before.
Oh yeah, it's the number you weigh in on that day.
And it doesn't matter if on the fight day you.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had one big named boxer that I worked with fighting another really big name boxer for a championship fight, and the opposing fighter was literally so depleted they drug him in.
Oh jeez.
They weighed him. They drug him out. And the next day, he weighed in 40 pounds heavier.
What? Come on.
Yeah. And then what was funny was that my guy got drug tested. The other guy, the bigger name guy, they forgot to drug test them.
Oh, interesting.
And my guy is like, it's just like fighting a bull. Like it was such a huge weight swing.
Wow. I
was like, I'm
40 pounds.
Yeah, I'm done like dealing with that world.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is like, you'd be shocked at how much you can manipulate the scale. I don't know how he was 40 pounds heavier. I mean, obviously there was drugs involved.
Yeah.
Because you just can't do that naturally and safely.
Yeah.
But I mean, literally, like he wasn't even walking. Like they were drugging in. It was so bad. Could barely stand up on the scale.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like literally had his arms around people and like it was holy
super
cow.
healthy. Super healthy.
Yeah. I mean, you can kill people doing that.
Yeah.
And it's happened before.
I bet.
But yeah, so that's the world I've lived in with how much I've seen, like how I can manipulate a scale so much. It's like it's funny to me that people rely so much on that. It's like that's the answer.
Right.
And when I would speak, they're like, what, am I like the greatest coach in the world that I can lose 15 pounds in 5 days? And then 24 hours later, I'm the worst coach ever because now the 15 to 20 pounds is back.
Yeah, right.
But I think, I mean, I get it. Some people need, something to measure and something to track. And the best way I've seen to do it is if you take your weight every day and then take the average every 7 days so you take the average of every 7 days and kind of just track that. That's the best way to track what your weight's truly doing versus the day-to-day swings.
Yeah, I just do it once a week just to kind of eyeball it and see.
Yeah.
But for a long time, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't at all because I just didn't want to get into I mean, I hate when you go to the doctors and they're like, step on the scale. It's like, why? Why do we need to step on the scale?
Yeah.
I mean, our society is, and the other thing I like is if you try and look away, then the doctor might say it anyway, and you're like,
yeah. I've always been like, how I do the BMI as well.
Yes,
yeah, I've always been morbidly obese. I'm supposed to be 145 pounds.
No.
Can you imagine that?
No, you would look terrible.
Yeah, I'm like,
that wouldn't be the best case scenario.
No, I would not be happy with myself.
I'm sure not.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight to lose.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so creatine, and so far so good. I'm not so freaked out.
Okay, good.
Are you proud of me?
Yeah, I'm really. I didn't even actually. I forgot you had started taking it. I was a little nervous when you started.
Yeah, well, part of it is being on peptides and not things optimizing.
Yeah.
Right, and I think, well, if it swings a little bit, it's not fat.
No. It
doesn't even matter.
The impact it'll have on your training and your brain performance.
That's really what I'm. Working towards, as you know.
Yeah.
And
I upped my creatine to 10 grams a day.
Did you?
Because I wanted to try to experience more of the brain benefit, and that's been huge.
How's it? Can you tell a difference? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I feel sharper. I feel more focused.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want that?
Yeah. Yeah. My scale weight hasn't changed either, but I just feel a little sharper at the 10 grams. I've done 5 grams a day for a long time, and then I heard, more is better. Like, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Jay both are really good about, let's try this, let's try that.
It's fun because people are going to ask me anyways once they start to hear about it.
Yeah.
So might as well try it and be able to share my experience, what I like, don't like. And,
definitely. But
with the reality that everyone's a little different, and, like what's going to work well for me might not work well for others, and what doesn't work for me might work well for others.
Yeah.
But I like to have some base note of, okay, here was my experience. Here's the experience my clients have had, just to get ideas.
Do you have most of your female clients taking it?
I try.
And a lot of them say, right?
It's like 80-20. 80% are good with it.
Okay.
Like the benefits outweigh it. Some of them freaked out and got off of it.
Yeah.
Which is to be expected.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's
not bad
really
at all.
good.
I think I have more female clients on it than I have male clients on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd heard about it for a really long time. I don't even know why I hadn't tried it before. And I hadn't even heard about the water, your muscles filling up with more water. I hadn't even heard about that before. But I feel like that was one of those that was, I've been hearing that for a long time in this
it was really
world.
big in like the male.
Was it in the 90s
world.
maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They wanted that cell volumization and the size and the weight increase. And yeah. It's really good for sprinters or like explosive athletes.
Okay.
Yeah, because the ATP creatine phosphate system, I think it's called.
Okay.
One of the energy systems helps it replenish quicker. And
nice.
so I like it for my athletes for that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Next, what other supplement do you think is key?
I think magnesium bisglycinate or magnesium threonate, like one of those two, I think are really powerful that I have majority of my clients take. I like the magnesium bisglycinate every night before bed.
Yeah.
It just calms the body down, calms the nervous system down, aids in recovery. Like it's beautiful, alkalinizes the body. I think that there's only one supplement I could have people take. That would be the one.
Really?
Yeah, it's just so. And our food supply is very deficient in magnesium, so it's the most common deficiency people deal with. So, and I learned that I didn't come up with that. I've heard it from multiple people.
Yeah, right. About the deficiencies you mean in our food?
Yeah, the magnesium is the thing everyone should be on.
Right.
And I've found magnesium bisglycinate to be the most absorbable form that people tend to do the best with. There's magnesium citrate if someone has a hard time going to the bathroom. That will loosen stool. So
that's calm, right?
Yeah, calm is magnesium bisglycinate.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But it'll still calm the body down, but the citrate chelate will help with loosening the stool.
Okay.
Yeah. Magnesium threonate is really fascinating. It can pass the blood-brain barrier, so it calms the brain down better than the rest of them. So I've played around with, there's one out there. I can't remember the name of it now.
Yeah.
Starts with a C.
That's
the company name.
Oh, I see.
It was cool. I liked it.
Okay.
I still stick with the bisglycinate.
Remember when I tried that? It's been years though now, and it did the opposite to me.
Yeah, wired you.
Yeah.
So that's a common thing when people are real deficient in it. Instead of calming, it'll be stimulating.
Yeah.
So I've had that a few times over the years. So in that scenario, which we did with you too, right? We had to take it earlier in the day.
Right.
Which
and
makes
then I
sense
kind of
because
avoided
you sweat
mission.
so much.
Yeah.
The more someone sweats, the more likely they are to be deficient in magnesium. Yeah.
I feel like I got to take so much stuff to stave off all the stuff from sweating so much.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to recover from.
It really is.
Yeah, sweating is.
I mean, it's a 95-degree room.
Yeah.
So I mean, to be fair, but
yeah,
that's why I think one class a day. I don't need to be doing 2 anymore, or 3 or 4. Kay, love you, but I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. She does so many.
Yeah.
That girl.
Get after it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I think we all do at some point, right?
I think so, in our different ways. Yeah. Especially driven people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. It's like more is better.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got creatine, magnesium. So we've got actually, let's call it a workout, one to help with workouts and brain, right?
Yep.
And then the other one's sleep and calm and everything. Hey, what else?
Obviously, I think vitamin D and K2 are super important.
Right.
Just for all the health scenarios.
Yes. Even though we live in an area that gets a lot of sunshine, it's still important.
Yeah, it's still, from all the blood chemistry I see, people that aren't taking it are still deficient in it, even
Isn't
in our area. Yeah. I think it's harder to absorb. So I think that's a pretty important one from a health standpoint. It's good for your... What's interesting is you have to have magnesium to help actually absorb the vitamin D, so they kind of play together. Yeah.
How about one supplement you think is overhyped?
One supplement I think is overhyped.
Yeah. I feel like we always hear about collagen or colostrum, things like that. What do you think? I don't know.
I think those are good players. I think they have their benefits.
Okay. Yeah. I do like collagen protein powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that. I have a lot of clients taking that.
Okay.
Yeah. I use it periodically as well.
So you don't think there's anything that people are just, you don't really need that?
Well, I mean, I think most supplements have a positive play, but it's the quality of the supplement that matters.
Sure.
That's the scary thing.
Right. And you don't really know?
No, unless you get so I'm a big fan of like Thorne Designs for Health, because their products are all third-party tested for validity.
Yeah.
And so okay, what's on the labels and is actually in the product.
Sure.
Most companies, there's FDA, they're not approved.
Yeah.
So no one's tracking.
Which I don't think most people know. I don't think most people know that.
I think you're right. I don't think most people do know that supplements are not FDA approved. Yeah. I don't know why, peptides have come out, they're not FDA approved. Everyone's freaking out over that. It's like,
they just, that's what I'm saying. I think people assume that supplements were.
Yeah.
So, it's really, that goes back to the whole injection thing too. I think people get hung up on that.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Totally scary.
In the beginning.
Yeah, which I'm excited about. There's more and more oral peptides coming out, which are going to be good.
Yeah.
I can't think of one. I'm sure there are some. There's so many supplements on the marketplace. Right. I'm sure there are some that are overhyped.
Yeah.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
It's just funny how, now that we're talking about this, on my Instagram feed is going to be tons of things.
Oh, 100%.
Right? Yeah.
We're going to get slammed with creatine and magnesium. and
Which is okay. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think multivitamin can be good for some people.
Right.
I think fish oil is another good foundational one to take.
It's funny how fads kind of come in and out, though, with all these things. And people, we're all going to do this now. And we're all, I don't know. It's just...
I personally like to use supplements in support of what's going on in blood chemistry.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So the ones we've just talked about, I kind of see those more as foundational based.
Yes.
And if you train, then I think you should do either whey protein or collagen protein. Mm-hmm. I think there should be either BCAAs or EAAs, so branched-chain amino acids or essential amino acids while you train.
Right.
There's lots of things you can take while you train to support that. I think those are all really important. So kind of foundational, if you're going to train, I think those are really important.
Yep.
And then from there, it's like I like to use supplements to help balance out blood chemistry. Mm-hmm. So, for example, if someone's blood sugar levels are too high.
Yes.
There's a lot of supplements you can take to help bring down blood sugar. Mm-hmm. That's magnesium, for example, is a great one. So I like that. Thorne carries a product called Diabenyl. I really like that. It's a nice supplement. I have my clients, they'll take it for 30 days and get blood sugar rechecked to see if it's balanced out. Designs for Health has a couple great blood sugar stability supplements that can be used. If someone's blood sugar is good, if their glucose is low and their A1C is good, no point in taking that.
Yeah.
I think if someone is really inflamed, like if CRP levels are elevated, or if somebody has that inflamed, puffy look, I think curcumin is a great product to take. It's an natural anti-inflammatory. Okay. So if someone's dealing with inflammatory issues and they want to take supplements, I really like curcumin for that. And the curcumin has a lot of other benefits as well. But it'll help bring that CRP number down. It'll help bring inflammation down. So that's one. If someone's dealing with inflammation, I'll use that for a while, and then we'll kind of recheck blood chemistry. Yeah. Another common one is liver congestion. So if ALT or AST are elevated, I'm just going to talk Thorne because I know that it's a safe product. Yeah. I have nothing to do with them. You can find them on Amazon. That's another reason I like to use them because it's easy to find. I love their liver cleanse product. So if someone has elevated liver enzymes, I'll have them take liver cleanse first thing in the morning and before bed because detoxification happens while we sleep. Mm-hmm. So I like to support that like that. Gut health is a funny one. Like people are having gut health issues. I think supplements are really good, but it is
the oral BPC for that.
Well, yeah, that's great as well. But I'm trying to stick with non-injectable stuff.
Well, that's an oral. I'm saying.
Oh yeah. So they have oral BPC, which can help.
Which is better for the gut. I understand.
It helps heal the gut. Mm-hmm. But I got to a point where I tried to figure out gut health, and I just found that naturopathic doctors are a much better option to go deal with the gut health thing. Yeah. If your gut health is off, your whole system is off because kind of all starts with that. Right. And naturopathic doctors, a lot of the study they go through, it starts with the gut. And I've just found they are so much more qualified to help with gut health issues. So anybody that's having gut health issues, I like to refer to naturopathic doctors.
Right.
They are just so good at it. Mm-hmm. And I think that I don't have the training they have.
Yeah. And so much of what we ingest today is not the same. Yeah. Right? I mean, 75 years ago, the food system was a lot different.
Yeah, and you can see that when people go to, like, Italy.
Yes.
Like, they can go eat all this, and they don't have all the gut health issues, and they come home, and they're like,
I was eating all the bread. I was eating all the pasta.
Yeah. And they weren't having the gut health issue stuff, and they come back to America, and they eat the same thing. Right. And so there's...
Or so they think.
Yeah. Assumed to be the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
But, I think the food quality in America is not great, and a lot of people agree with that. Mm-hmm. But if there is gut health issues, I think it's like a super critical, important thing. Like, for example, majority of the brain neurotransmitters are created in the gut. So if your gut health is off, your brain health is off.
Yeah.
So you got to go fix the gut. And so I just say go see a naturopathic doctor if that's the case, if you're just having gut health issues.
Yeah.
Versus just throwing out supplement ideas. Yeah. It could be a little rough.
Right. Those are some pretty good ones to start with.
Yeah. And the other one, supplements I'm really a huge fan of are people that are overly stressed.
Who's overly stressed?
Well, it's everybody.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm teasing. It's like, who isn't?
Yeah. I remember I used to do this 16-hour saliva test. I think that's the best test to do.
Oh, wow.
It looks at cortisol levels to DHEA levels.
Okay.
And it's a 16-hour window of
it.
If you're going to go see a naturopathic doctor and get this
So what does that look like? What do you do? You have to... You
spit in vials like every 4 hours.
Wow.
Like that, over 16 hours. You spit in a vial every 4 different times throughout the day.
Okay.
And then they look at the cortisol to DHEA ratios over the whole 16 hours.
Okay.
And so I was running a lot of those at one point when I was doing a lot of lab work with my remote clients when I was speaking. Mm-hmm. And I remember I called the company. I'm like, hey, could you send me an example of a healthy profile?
Yes.
And they laughed at me. I'm like, why are you laughing?
Yeah.
And they said, we haven't seen one of those in years.
Isn't that crazy?
We can make a fake one for you.
What we would hope we would see, but we don't.
This is what it's supposed to look like, but we don't.
Yeah.
So I use, so everyone is stressed. The world we live in today is crazy stressful and inducing.
Yeah.
So I like to use a lot of supplements to help with stress. So like a couple of my favorites, Thorne has one called Stress Balance. I think is great. So I have people that are stressed out use that. Usually stress and inflammation play together. So usually it's Stress Balance and the curcumin. I love theanine for stressed out people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So theanine I think is great. It calms the brain down, but it does make you tired.
Yeah.
Because if you notice when you're stressed, your brain starts spinning.
Oh, yeah.
And theanine calms that down. I'll even have, if my little guy is stressed for a football game and I can see his head spinning out, I'll give him 200 milligrams of theanine, a little chewable one, and it calms him right down.
Oh, good.
Like this is the first year we implemented that. Last year, the last 2 years, he was puking before every game. Like he's the kid right before kickoff puking on the field.
No.
This year we started in the beginning with theanine and he hasn't thrown up at all.
Nervous?
So nervous.
Oh.
Yeah. It was hard to watch, but the theanine has really helped calm his brain down, so he stops freaking out over what if I make a mistake or what if this happens. And then another one I really like is taurine, just amino acid.
Yep.
I love to take that one. It calms the central nervous system down. So that's one. And I was just listening to Hunter Williams was talking about how beneficial taurine is to take for people using peptides.
Oh.
Yeah. So just kind of, again, another support around taurine.
Okay.
I have had one of my NFL guys, and his dad had it as well, playing in the NFL. It caused crazy headaches.
Oh.
So that's the only negative thing I've seen with taurine is him, and he told me his dad had it as well. Taurine, and I have no idea why, but I think taurine is really good for calming the central nervous system down.
These are all capsules.
Yeah, these are all oral.
Or, I mean, maybe some powders.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like I have a taurine powder that I use a couple times a day.
Yeah.
I just mix in with some water. Mm-hmm. Like in the morning, I'll do like my LMNT, creatine, and taurine, and I'll do that in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you're just doing so many things?
I'm used to it now.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes. And the list gets longer as we get older. Because we're trying to support more and trying to keep more things running optimally.
Yeah. I will do things like when I took my week off, I stopped everything.
Did you?
Yeah, I just stopped everything for a week, kind of gave my system a whole break from everything. Because I think we can become dependent on that stuff.
Yeah. This is true.
Especially the stuff that like increases energy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do watch a lot of people really, kind of just rely on that. Like they've got to have their Celsius or their. Although I haven't seen you with one in a while.
I'm down to a cup of coffee and an energy drink.
Okay.
But I'm still having, I had one earlier today.
But you were up to how many?
I was having 2 coffees and 2 energy drinks a day prior to my week off.
Yeah.
That's all, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And could you go to sleep after that?
Oh, I sleep just fine.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I would be...
Yeah.
I'm so sensitive to that kind of stuff. I really am.
I wish I was.
Yeah.
I'm not. My brain feels like I need it, but it doesn't help me energy-wise. I never get to the point where I'm jittery. It scares me a little bit. How can I have that much caffeine in my system today?
Oh, right.
And I'm not jittery.
Yeah.
But
Were you ever a Red Bull guy?
I've never liked Red Bull.
Yeah.
No. Right now I'm on I think it's called Alani. I really like those.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You made the comment about everybody's so stressed out, and even those that don't think they're stressed out are.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated when people think, don't you have people that say that to you sometimes?
All the time. Yeah.
That's laughable because I know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm just a spinner about everything. And I actually in therapy, I had my therapy before you, or before us, I should say, before being here. And one thing we were talking about is I was saying I'm now getting to the point in my life where there's so many things that I worry about. And, my kids are one thing, and they're adult children now. They're not kids, but there's different things to worry about, right? So your kids, what's happening at work, what's happening, at home, all the things, and not to mention the world around us. And there's so little that I can actually control. Yeah. It's minute.
Yeah.
So you know what he said to me? He said, I don't know is your best friend. And I said, what? He says, I don't know is your best friend. Stop spinning out. I don't know. I don't know. It was like, poof.
Yeah.
This, okay. I feel like I need to tattoo that on my arm or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. And who knows how that's going to be.
I mean, it makes sense. We're genetically wired to look for bad.
Do you think?
I know so.
Yeah.
Because think about it, we live in the wild.
Okay, true.
We're genetically wired to find bad.
The wildebeest is chasing us.
Yes.
Okay, but not anymore.
Not anymore. So it's genetically, our brain is going to find things to spin out if we let it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to do things to.
But some people are better at that spin out than others, and I am really good at it. I am really good at it. Some people it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's called the COMT 158 gene.
COMT
158.
Okay.
It is the Worrier versus Worrier gene.
I know which one I am.
Yeah. And it's really interesting. So it's one I really studied a lot of because I was working with all these special forces. Mm-hmm. And these people are so different.
Yeah.
And it came down to that. Like they call that the Worrier versus Worrier gene.
So you have it or you don't, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you're kind of one or the other.
Okay.
You can be like, I'm kind of a hybrid of the two.
Are you?
Yeah. But for example, if you have the Worrier gene, so the COMT gene that makes you the Worrier, they call it the Worrier, it takes multiple exposures to create PTSD. When you actually have like low dopamine levels. Okay. And when stress gets really elevated, your dopamine levels elevate to normal and you function really well.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How does one know what they are?
You can. I
without
just did
surmising, which I know.
Yeah, I did my.
Was that a saliva test also?
No, I did 23andMe, and then I took the results and I ran it into. There's a couple different genetic profiling sites out there now.
Really?
So you can run your results through that, and then it'll break down. It tells you so much about your genetics.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's one of the ones it'll show is the COMT 158 gene. So you can kind of see. So I have like a little bit of both.
Okay.
If you're at the double allele that makes you the Worrier, you have high dopamine levels.
Yeah.
And when stress hits, your dopamine starts spilling over, and you start like spinning out, freaking out. Yeah. Yeah. And so like a Worrier, like it only takes one episode to create PTSD because of the way the brain's working. Yeah. So, but what's interesting is that if you have a Worrier, so if you put them in an acute situation they've never been in that's high stressed, the Worrier is going to handle it really well. The Worrier is going to fall apart.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. But if the Worrier has been exposed to the stress multiple times, they'll get to a point where they can handle it really well. Oh. It just takes them time to adapt to understand the situation. Yeah. Okay. That's a really interesting gene. There was a book I read on it. I can't remember the name of the book. Yeah. It was really fascinating. Like a lot of day traders tend to be more of the Worrier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They can deal with the ups and the downs.
Yeah, they actually like it. It makes them feel alive. Huh. I was working with a gentleman, military EOD specialist. Those are the guys in the military that go and deactivate live bombs.
Oh, okay. You told me about this.
Yeah. And he did it for like 26 years. Yeah. And then he promoted up to a desk job. And that's when his health started falling apart.
Wow.
Because he was so bored.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember asking him, like, you have kids at home? Like, why do you do that? And he's like, when it's me against the pink dust, it's when I feel fully alive. Wow. I'm like, holy cow. Like, that's crazy that's what it takes to, like, so that's an example of a Worrier that it takes, like.
You want him on our team.
I cut the wrong wire, pink dust.
Yes.
Like, crazy. Yeah. So.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Married with children, you said.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And his health started to deteriorate when he took a desk job.
Yeah.
It just he needed the
Can't we middle ground between desk job and that. I would think there might be something in between.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But so if you're the warrior type, you're going to need to be in situations that challenge that.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to be really bored.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're the ones that are getting in trouble all the time because they're so bored.
They got poor citizenship grades in school.
It was classic over the years of traveling the U.S. and talking to groups of CEOs. Yeah. And I would teach them about this. And they'd all know the one guy in the room that was the warrior.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
and they'd all have stories of why. Like, oh, that's him. That's him.
Really?
And he would just be the man, typically.
A man.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, that was. I mean, there's lots of women that have it, but in those groups, there'd always be this guy because he would always be the troublemaker, doing stupid shit. Yeah. Like when they would go out as groups, like he was the one getting them in trouble all the time.
Yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense.
There are a lot of women that have this as well.
Yeah,
they typically aren't the idiot.
Right.
Getting in trouble, doing stupid stuff. Yeah, like really stupid stuff. Like some of the stories they'll share with you, you're just like, oh my god,
and you're alive to tell us.
I would never ever think about doing that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so that was a very fascinating experience to understand that. And so, like, how you deal with someone who has the warrior gene was very different. You got to stress the warrior out to create change. You got to calm the warrior down to create change.
Yeah.
So
that seems to make sense.
Yeah.
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 You've learned that about me.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Over time, when I work with people, I can kind of see where they sit.
Yeah.
Like what type they are.
And it's funny because I wouldn't choose that. A lot of it is more. I'm gonna go on record saying childhood.
Yeah,
that has helped kind of shape that.
Yeah,
but it I wouldn't choose that. I don't like being a worrier.
It's a genetic thing.
But I mean,
genetically
it's
disposed to it.
Okay, but then when the right environment shows up, then then it just blossoms, I suppose, in not such a great way.
Well, like a lot of the guys that I worked with were special forces.
Yes.
And there are women, I haven't really worked with these women, but the men, a lot of them had very hard, challenging lives like that. They knew at a very young age that they were built for where they ended up.
Right.
Like they were just the ones.
They had to step up and do the,
They handled like the really high stress scenarios very differently than everyone around them. So.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Like, so I'm the hybrid. So it's interesting when a stressful situation hits, like an emergency situation, I actually handle it well. But then when it's all over,
then I got
to go fall apart.
But see, that seems healthy to me.
Yeah,
that seems healthy.
Then I spin on it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, where like a warrior will go through that, and then they can just like
they're done.
Yeah, it just doesn't get to them.
So remember when you were traveling and that tree fell, or was it? It wasn't a tree. It was a No, it was
the two semis that
hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you handled that okay?
Well, yeah. So, I thought I was going to die because like the truck coming at me hit and it came up on its nose and it was full of like rocks and everything.
Oh my God. And you're like, this is it.
And I was pinned. I couldn't get out quick enough between two cars. And luckily it hit the peak and then fell to the side. But so here's where I was, oh shit, we're in a place where there's no cell service. And I caught that. So I immediately got myself out and I ripped out and I said, hey, I could grab the person like, there's no cell service here. I'm going to go get cell service and call for help, make sure they're okay. Yeah. Because everyone else is just stunned. Everyone's just sitting there. Like, no one getting out of cars. Everyone was just like freaking out.
Nobody was hurt?
Well,
the scenario?
The truck that flipped, he was fine. It didn't land in any cars. Wow. The other truck like rolled down an embankment.
Oh.
But I was like, you guys got to go down, make sure they're okay. Yeah, but I got to get out of here to get on the cell service to get help.
Yeah.
So that, and then it was all over. And then I started like replaying in my head, like, replaying like,
what could have happened.
What could have happened is where I spun out.
So maybe that isn't so great.
But like I was still able to get to my speaking engagement and do the speaking engagement.
Did you speak right after that?
Yeah. I was on my way to a speaking engagement.
Did you tell them?
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, whoa.
What the hell? Yeah. It was crazy. Because the person that hired me to speak was on the same road, but farther back, so didn't know that it happened.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got there before, and they're like, oh, yeah, there's been some big accident. And
they're like, yeah, there sure was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though, that you're kind of the hybrid. That seems like the best case scenario, though, really.
I don't know. Yeah. Everyone, like, wishes they had a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Whatever we don't have, we always look towards.
Yeah. A little education on the COMT15A gene.
I love it.
Random tangent, but
yeah. We're good at random tangents, I think. So let's talk a little bit about what's going to happen on the 100th episode. Are we going to do anything really special or?
I don't have thought about it.
The dancing girls, you liked that part. You did like that part. No, I feel like we need to have, do we still have the applause sound? See, okay, good. Do we have any other sounds, Caesar?
Booing?
We don't want booing. We don't cheering. Cheering. That's what that. Okay, you have applause is different than cheering, of course. Maybe we'll have both of those. I don't know. We'll have to really think on this. I feel like it should be very special. Maybe some balloons in here for that day. I don't know. Why not? 100 is nothing to sneeze at.
No, I'm super proud of that.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I do too. The little baby is growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 100 weeks in a row.
Huh. Well, I mean, and I'm going to pat myself on the back and say that I really helped push you along in this because you started and stopped so many times, and I knew people loved to hear you.
Yeah.
And then
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And introducing me to Caesar was
right. Huge, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Caesar's going to wear like a tuxedo also on that day. All right. So we've got a great guest next week.
Yep.
We have another guest coming. I know we've got some good stuff coming down the pipe. I love it.
October 17th, I have a guy named Tony Everett coming on. Mm-hmm. He's a mindset coach.
I love that.
I actually had him come out and speak to my son's football team.
Wow.
On the 5th, he's going to speak to my daughter's volleyball club.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's an executive coach, but loves working with athletes, especially the younger athletes. Mm-hmm. And I'll share a quick story before we wrap this up about him. Is he comes in and talks to our kids, and they're 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
So you're like, what are these kids picking up?
Right.
Maria and I were at our son's teacher conference in the school year, and they set goal setting. And one of the things was, like, what are your goals on behavior scenarios? Specifically around when something doesn't go well, what's your goal around improving in that realm?
That they're asking the children this.
Yes.
Okay.
And the kids wrote their answers down, and he wrote down that when things start to go wrong, I'm gonna have a healthy talk with myself, and I'm gonna do a reset.
What?
Yeah, and then
oh my gosh.
And then I don't remember what it was. She's like, "What's the reset?" I'm like, "Oh, he learned that from Tony." So the reset is when you make a mistake, you do these certain things to move on from the mistake and re-engage.
Yes.
I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love that set in."
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So we'll explore some fun stuff with him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.